A shocking update from police on the mass shooting earlier this month. A 14-year-old has been charged with first-degree murder for allegedly opening fire at North Albion Collegiate, killing 2 men and wounding 3 others. Good evening. We're learning more tonight about the fatal shooting outside an Etobicoke High School back on June 2nd.
5 members of a men's soccer team were gathered in the school parking lot at the time when police say 2 suspects got out of a vehicle and began shooting. CTV's Mike Walker is live and brings us the very latest on this. Mike.
Well, Nathan, Michelle, at today's update, Toronto police described this mass shooting as a senseless act of violence that claimed 2 innocent lives. We're learning that the 14-year-old suspect was initially arrested in connection with an auto theft investigation. And today, investigators laid the first-degree murder charges along with several other attempted murder charges. Now, the shooting happened back on June 2nd around 11 p.m. at North Albion Collegiate, where police say 9 men had gathered in the parking lot after playing a soccer game. That's when police say a pickup truck pulled up to the lot that investigators confirmed today was stolen, and then 2 suspects got out and opened fire. 61-year-old Delroy George Parks died hours later, and 46-year-old Seymour Gibbs died from his injuries days later. Now, today, police said the 14-year-old was initially arrested a few hours after the shooting as part of a stolen vehicle investigation after the stolen pickup truck, the same one from the shooting scene, collided into an empty parked vehicle. The boy is now facing 2 counts of first-degree murder and 7 counts of attempted murder. Here is more from investigators.
A few hours later, in the same area, officers became involved in a stolen vehicle investigation. They arrested a male youth who was fleeing the vehicle, and through investigation, we've determined that he was one of the suspects involved in the shootings. There was no known connection between the men and the suspects. These senseless acts of violence have resulted in the deaths of 2 innocent people and families who will forever be devastated by the loss of their loved ones.
At this point, investigators don't have a motive. In total, 5 men were shot that night. 3 others survived, but today police said one of the victims' injuries are considered life-altering.
One is in very serious condition. He has injuries that he's probably going to be dealing with for the rest of his life, life-altering injuries. Another 2 victims, they received injuries, and although they were physical, there's also mental injury. A lot of people are just devastated, like completely devastated, and like I said, it's a very difficult thing for families to go through.
Investigators believe there is at least 1 other suspect, possibly more, and continue to appeal for witnesses and information. Now, the identity of the 14-year-old suspect is protected by the Youth Criminal Justice Act. He was scheduled to appear in court this morning.